All right, so I apologize. We're going to watch a third one now. Victoria was calling, so we had to stop the film. So Kimmy stopped it, and we picked up another one. So for this last one, you've seen cover 3. You've seen the cover 2 was split between the two films, and again, I apologize for that. And now what I'm going to show you is the last version, which is what I think you guys will see a lot of in 7-on-7 game, which is going to be your trips to one side, okay, trips to one side, and a single to the other with a running back, okay? So on this one, I call quarter, man. So this is what I call quarter, man. We're going 3 receivers by 1, okay? And actually, to be honest with you, what I call it on my team is this is called Thunder. So if you wanted to check, if they did something like this, you could always check the Thunder. At the high school level, you know, they'll start out in a Dubs look. So I'll get something like this, and then this guy will motion over. And so we can roll within the motion, and I can go from a cover 2. So I'm here in a cover 2, okay? Look, and now all of a sudden, this guy goes in motion. I can come him down, he'll man up, and then this guy, the bandit, will scoot out with the motion, and all of a sudden I'm in the set that I'm going to show you. So you can see how we can do it at the high school level with the motions. I don't know that your guys will get that tricky where you want to check, but that's why I call it Thunder, because in the motion my guy can just call Thunder and be done. So this is what I was trying to explain to you on the phone call, and it got a little confusing. Your outside linebacker, because remember we're blitzing, so you've got a corner, you've got your strong safety, you're going to have a nickel, and you're going to have a corner. Now, because you're not going to blitz anybody, you can actually cheat and play quarter, half. So I wouldn't even play the man, and I'm going to show you the quarter, half, and you're good. On the single side, you got an automatic bracket, okay? So he goes anywhere, corner's got outside leverage, nickel hat, or the free safety has inside leverage. So just like I showed you earlier in the cover 2 look, you've got a bracket system between these two guys. So you're going to go ahead and bracket this in the 3-by-1 look, okay? 3-by-1 look. On the back side, this is where it gets a little tricky. All right, your outside linebacker is going to come and line up inside shade of this receiver. Okay, so he's inside shade. He does not want to get beat to the inside by number 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 by number 2. Your corner is going to have this deep quarter. The safety is going to have this deep quarter. What's going to happen is somewhere in the route combination, these guys are going to dictate or commit to an inside or outside path. Now, you might get a flood out of this, but this will capture it so you're fine. Once they've ran the route, if he gets off the line, then your outside linebacker is just going to sit in the flat. One of these guys has to run a low route. They have to. There's no choice. They can't run 3 vert because you're going to be able to cover it with two of these guys will be covered by one of them. So the dangerous route in this combination that a lot of people get scared of is, what if they do this? Okay, that's fine. Your safety is going to be on top of this, and your corner will apex this, and he'll be able to play 2 by 1 man. It's a stupid route combination, and our quarters will take care of it, so you don't have to worry about it. But some guys will try and get tricky with you and do that. So again, the outside linebackers here, your corner's going to drift and play a quarter. Your safety's going to drift and play a quarter. Now you've still got your Mike and your Will in the center. Your Mike is going to drop into a hook curl. Okay, so he's going to be right here in the hook curl. And then your Will do the same thing on this side for any quick slant or anything on that side. And this is what I call quarter, half. Okay? It's not a true quarters. The reason I'm calling it quarters is because split the field in half. These two are dividing half the field. So half of 2, or half of a half, is a fourth, which is why I'm calling it that. Okay? And over here you'll play the bracket. Okay? So that's when you get a 3-by-1. And then the last one that you've got to worry about is when you get a 3x2, okay, 3x2, you still don't need to be scared by this because the back side is still just going to play their cover 2 rules, which we covered in one of the other films, where we're reading through him. So if 2 goes vertical, I stay on 1. If 2 goes out, I go to 2, I go to 1. If 2 goes in, I bracket 1, and the linebackers will pick up that guy. So you're covered on every single route combination you could think of. I think these are the best combinations. It's what I believe in. It's what I run. It is a little bit of teaching. You're going to have to really rep this in your practice with these guys running all kinds of route combinations so that these kids can see it. I still think it's the best thing. If you get stuck into a man scheme, the problem is that once one kid gets beat on the inside or anything like that, you're going to be toast. This is my suggestion to you. Go with it if you want. Go ahead and look these over and give me a call tomorrow if you want, and we'll talk about it. Or actually, I'll text you on my way home. But what we discovered, or what we discussed, was cover 2 trap, cover Tampa 2, cover 3, quarter, half. Okay, so I've given you 5 coverages that'll cover any set that you're going to look at. The set dictates the coverage. You cannot run. You could. I think you'd be kind of setting yourself up for trouble. You can run cover 2 out of this, but I think you're kind of hurting yourself. I think your best bet is to go ahead and run the quarter, half out of any of these 3x1 or 3x2 sets. So let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon.